Hi, this is Paul Turgeson, Oregon Farm and Home Brokers, Keller Williams Mid-Willamette. Today we are on Walkerwood Lane, and this is the South Sandy Am River, just downriver from Sweet Home, and it is a fantastic 20-acre property with about a half a mile of river frontage. And the coolest part about this river is they've got one of the best steelhead holes on the river, especially right now during winter steelhead season. It is a productive hole. And the rest of the year around, you've got some great cutthroat trout, rainbow trout, lots of structure all throughout the river. It's up a little bit high right now. It's a little bit muddy, so it's not a good fishing day, but hands down, great stretch. There's a couple good access points to get down to the river, and this lower bench is perfect for large groups of people, staging up with your boats or whatever you're going to use to get down to the river. There's some side channels that you have to get through, probably go about 50 yards over to the river. This section is a great trout area, and then if we move down to the other section, that's one of the best steelhead fishing areas you could possibly hope for on this portion of the river. A lot of the steelhead, when they're going upriver to the dam, especially in the winter, they'll hole up in these little holes waiting for the water to change before they start moving up. So we'll go check that one out. But first, one of the cool parts about this area is the diversity. You've got your vine maple, you've got ash, Douglas fir, you've got your cedar. It's just like, it's a really beautiful, quiet, natural setting, and it's just right off the river. This is the section that I particularly like. It's a lot calmer and slower. This is right close to where the big steelhead hole is. And one of the things I like about this portion is you can have your kiddos out here. It's shallow. You can spend all day out here and not worry about dropping off the edge. And then if you go down river a little ways, you can kind of see where the water starts to pillow up, where the steelhead like to hang out. If you're not doing that, that little backwater in there is perfect for throwing out your floaties, put a little tent down, your lawn chairs. You know nothing's gonna be floating away from you. You're not really in the current. The current out here is just even when the water's up a little bit, it's just a mild walking pace. So the other cool part is you can drop your boats in here, and you can do a 3 to 5 hour trip down to McDowell Creek. Just have somebody pick you up when you're down there. This section of river, there's just not a lot of houses on it. It's wild, it's quiet, it's peaceful. It's just kind of a nice float where you can get away from everybody else. The house sits on the top of the property and overlooks the rest of the 20 acres, and it makes this 20 acres feel like 50 acres. It just feels like a huge property. So with the house, you have 1,340 square feet. It's a couple bedrooms, couple bathrooms. The interesting part is down below it's almost finished basement, and there's another 1,340 square feet. And then up on top, there's an additional probably 800 square feet that's set up to get finished out as well. Beyond that, you also have a garage shop that could use a little bit of work, but all the bones are there, everything seems to work. And if you ever decided on putting another shop on here, the interesting part about this is by the time this place gets sold, this cell tower is going to be gone, but what you're left with is a huge gravel pad and just gobs of power. So if you need a shop with a lot of power, that's where you're going to put it. And that sits right on the edge of the bench, and if you really wanted a view of the river, that's where you'd have it, looking right down on the river. Thanks again for joining us on the tour. If you're interested in this property, interested in having a half a mile of river frontage, or if you're looking for property like this, forest ground, farm ground, give us a call or look us up at OregonFarmandHomebrokers.com.